them. But that's how they were proceeding through the woods. And the men it was raining and cold, so they sort of wrapped themselves up in their big heavy coats. And all of a sudden, these Seminoles spring up in the sawgrass and start shooting. And the first volley, they killed Dade. So Dade is shot off. He's dead before he hits the ground. And then the soldiers, the 100 or so soldiers, gathered themselves up into a little enclosure. They cut down some trees and made a little barricade. And then they all jump in there to try to protect themselves. Big mistake, because now the Indians can just slaughter them all. Rather than scattering out in the sawgrass, they all came together. So the chief said, we can't resist this opportunity to kill these soldiers. So they did. After the Seminoles finished killing, they thought they had killed everybody, all these men who were in this little fort, the Indians left, and then in rode 50 black Seminoles on saddleless horses up to this pit. These men, some of them still alive and groaning. So the blacks get off their horses and take their knives and cut every throat of every man who was not dead. They were not involved. The black Seminoles were not involved in the Dade battle itself. They came in, the Indians would let them. So the black Seminoles come in after the Dade battle is over, kill the rest of the people, and then here's Pacheco, the slave who was leading them through the woods, and when the first shots were fired, he fell to the ground and pretended to be dead. But now that the battle was over, he stands up and says, I'm a slave that made me come. I'm not here on my own accord. So one of the chiefs, Jumper was his name, takes Pacheco with him, and eventually when Jump is made to move to